Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll look to throw here on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And quickly they get to the line. Now a give right side. Hobbs. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. On third down, Hobbs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hobbs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man, complete. It's Campbell. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Out of the gun now on third down. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And audible here to get a new look. Taken in at the 22. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased.
And that's caught inside the 30. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Rolling, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Well, the big play prior to this one got them down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fielded at the 33. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi Trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He goes airborne. Now he's into the clear again, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 47 yards. And the Giants are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's 21-3. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout stat, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Campbell. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.